Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Burger. We are back after some more months with a very pog video. This is going to be 15 facts about guns on mobile that you probably did not know. So with that out of the way, the intro is gone. Let's actually get into the content. Okay, and guys, this video took a long time to make. I had sources, I had a script, I had a bunch of research going into this video, and it took a solid month to prepare. And then when I go to record, I go back to these videos and realize that some of them were removed. They were just taken off YouTube. So I was like, well, now I gotta recheck, because this Gale guy, he used to play the game all the time. He deleted all his videos. I'm like, okay, but yeah. And anyways, let's hop right into the first thing you did not know. Okay, guys. So when it comes to army colors, there are a lot in the game, and some people may be going, well, what's the most rare skin? Surely it is the this skin, right? The top alliance in the world. However, you would be mistaken. There are two army colors that are more rare than that, believe it or not. And the first one is the black and blue Discord exclusive color, followed by the purple and gold Discord exclusive color. And the reason why these are more exclusive is simply based off the fact that they don't give them out anymore. Like, there has not been a giveaway in months. The last giveaway, let me check. Okay, so yeah, guys, this was the original gold and purple. There was only one winner at the time. This was what the skin looked like. And yeah, since then they've been doing more giveaways. They've been doing more of pretty much the same thing. Two winners. If you do the math for each gold and purple winner there were 25 people total that have access to this army color in the game right now, which is already way better off than the other 50 people that would have won the champion skin. But yeah, for the champion skin, obviously you got a full clan here. Like, you got all 50 members putting in work, and then these guys aren't always number one. There could be another number one team that shows up, and then boom, you got another 50 people. So I think there was probably like 150 people that have it or something. Although I don't know, I don't pay attention to the top of the board. Maybe Super Korean actually won the last 5 seasons, and I have no clue. I mean, they have no badges, so I'm assuming they didn't win anything. But hey, anything's possible. And now this leads us to the most rare army color, the black and blue. And there is even less winners here than the 25 initially. And for the black and blue, there were a total of 20 winners, but turns out there were only 19 because I somehow won twice. So only 19 other people have this. Okay, guys, let's hop right into the second thing you probably did not know about guns on mobile, which is the fact that there was a offer in the store for a 4th builder for 3,000 gems, and this offer would appear after you buy the 3rd builder. However, hold your horses. You might be going, wait, what is this? I didn't get that offer. That's because this was a visual bug. This was not actually a thing. Even if you did have the gems and bought it, you would not get anything. You'd throw your gems away, you would not get a builder. It was a visual bug only. So kind of just a little Easter egg that was patched fairly quickly. Alright, guys, let's move on to the third thing here. Something you probably did not know is that there was a glorious crate back in the early stages of the game, which actually had a pity system, kind of similar to the anniversary crate that just came out recently. However, it was every 10 keys, every 10 crates you opened, you would grab a guaranteed legendary. However, the price was pretty high. It was around 1,000 gems. And once again, that is just further proof that yes, every 10 crates, you would get a guaranteed legendary. And inside these crates, you would get a mix of items. You would get 5 total. It was typically complete garbage. The crate system was even worse than it was now, believe it or not. But yeah, as you can see, I'm taking Auditisax gameplay here, so credit to him. I'll drop a link to his channel in the description. Check him out, great YouTuber. But yeah, as you can see, literally garbage. Okay guys, and let's move on straight to the fourth thing you probably didn't know. That once again, back in the old early days of the game, there was this game-breaking bug called the Paratrooper bug. And some of you may already know what this is, but for those who don't, let me show you a quick clip of what this is. Okay guys, so basically this guy is an example here. He plopped down his paratroopers at the start of the battle. Where are they? They actually spawned by the outpost and blew it up. So yeah, that was a problem back in the day. You were able to drop paratroopers all the way outside. There was no restricted area back then. You could kind of just plop them anywhere, and if you had your phone resolution, the screen size resolution, you could like zoom all the way out basically, and then just plop it all the way down. It was a wacky system. But and speaking of bugs and glitches, that brings me to point number 5 here, which I'm gonna go over the rally flag glitch, which wasn't as game breaking. However, it was still kind of amusing, and a little goofy. Yeah, let me show you that real quick. And okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this clip is brought to us courtesy of Reddit. But as you can see, you could kind of just plop. You could like spam the hell out of the rally flag and just keep using it essentially. Like it was going everywhere. Which could be useful in certain situations. I don't think there was a very consistent setup to this. It was kind of like chance based, and whether the bug would actually work or not. But it had to do with the screen shake a bit. So yeah, this was patched fairly quickly. Okay guys, without further ado, let's move right on forward. And as you can probably see from what's on your screen, maybe you can't tell actually, this is something that was changed a while ago actually. This was the rank color of the Alliance. The Commander color stayed the same, the War Council stayed the same. However, Soldier used to be green, and the Lieutenant role used to be a nice cyan color, which I'm not sure why they changed it, to be honest. I think the Soldier with the whitish gray color, that's a little bit dull, and the red for Lieutenant, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should they bring these colors back? I don't know. Okay guys, and since we are still talking about alliances, we're moving on to the 6th thing. This is going to be focusing on the Alliance awards here, and as you can see, the #1 global reward was complete garbage. All you would get was 50 crate, 50 materials. It was a nightmare back then. All the grind was essentially useless. It was only good for bragging rights, and later on they kind of fixed that. They added supply crate keys, and they added heroic crate keys for the top 5. Sorry, this is a screenshot. Because all my sources got burned into oblivion, I've been kind of like just hunting around, which kind of sucks, but yeah. Okay, I managed to find another screenshot. This was how the Alliance battles were still lined up. So you still only got 50 materials, but hey, you got 3 heroic crates for first place, which obviously people still didn't like, because they're not touching grass for a solid week, sometimes a week and a half, depending on how long the season is, and they wanted to get their hard work appreciated more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to number 8 out of 15 for things you probably do not know or did not remember about Guns Up Mobile. And I'm going to be talking about the pre-registration rewards here. Some people have no clue what's going on right now. The people that got the game recently, I mean, even this was, if you did not have the game before global launch, or if you got the game just as it launched globally, you would have gotten these pre-registration rewards, which included, I think it came with like 250 gems. It came with the sergeant. It also gave you a full munitions and full gold refill, which was kind of useless since you had a low CC command center starting off. But yeah, it kind of sucks that new players, then when they get the game, they're already put at a disadvantage. Oh, I also forgot, it came with, I think they were actually exclusive army colors as well, but they were like pretty bad. It was just like a plain color. It was like red and brown or something. Yeah. Okay, guys, and for thing number 9, you probably didn't know, is that command center used to unlock units for you. Like they would be completely built up units. You don't have to craft them with shards. And each command center, they had different units that you would unlock, and I think the ranger was the last to unlock at command center 8 or 7 or something. But yeah, as you can see, you would unlock a unit here, and this was the same. Like command center 4, you'd unlock sniper. Command center 5 was, I think, was the bounty hunter. It was something like that. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that they changed it. It's a lot more grindy now, although you can unlock every unit quicker, depending on how much you grind. Okay, guys, and the next thing, which is number 10, I'm going to be going over is the unit skill update. And this was actually taken from one of my videos, which is rare. I actually had a source for once. But yeah, if you didn't know, there was obvious, I think I showed this earlier in the video, to be honest, but you could kind of tell that the skill medals, the unit shards, or whatever you want to call them, they were completely reworked. As you can see, I got a light tank. I got 3 light tank shards. Best vehicle in the game, guys, the light tank. 10 out of 10. This was an epic at the time. The vehicle was still legendary. Every legendary had epic shards, and every rare unit had common shards. Every epic unit had rare shards. It was weird. It was a little bit wild, a little bit wacky. And since then, obviously, yeah, there, as you can see. Since then, obviously, everything got reworked. You have the art got redone, the rarities got moved to the correct tier. I think it's a large upgrade. Okay, guys, and for our 11th thing you probably didn't know about Guns Up is that the whole entire skill medal, the whole entire skill system was reworked multiple times. And it initially started with the fact that you had to get every single skill maxed out for you to unlock the 4th skill, and since then that was obviously reworked. You only need, oh, also there were only, I think there were only like 3 tiers to each skill. Now, right now there's 10. There were like only 3 or 4 tiers. I think it was only 3. So you would have to get a total of 9 skills for you to unlock the ultimate skill. So that was something to keep in mind. Also, a little side bonus, you could just see in the clip we watched here of the universal medals being used, and luckily those are being brought back. But back in the day when you already, I don't even remember how, I think you just get them through crates as well as quests, where universal medals, they would be used as any medal you want. And obviously, as you can see in the clip here, you could exchange leftover medals that you didn't want for universal medals, which was pretty cool. And this was before the armory shop. This was before all of that, so it was a really convenient system that was heavily overlooked. Like right now, you just saw Connor over here. I'm using his clip. He used 20 something medals on a flamer just to max it, which 20 medals now, that's huge. That's huge. That could be used for a ton of stuff for different legendary units, but it was overlooked back then because it was like they were just common. Alright, and guys, we are nearing the end of the list. This is the 12th thing that I'm going to mention is the Commando Crate. And some of you are going, what is this? This was actually, it was literally an exact copy of the Glorious Crate at the time. However, it would drop Commando shards instead of just normal unit shards, typically. I actually wasn't able to find any footage of anybody opening this crate, believe it or not, and I spent a while looking for this. I spent like a couple of days. It's very difficult to find vintage Guns Up videos that are still up to this day and haven't been deleted. But yeah, it was a pretty cool crate. Yeah, it just sucks that that crate was never actually in the game during the global launch. This was only a limited time crate. It was only available for like a month. I think it was the month of November in 2021. Okay guys, let's continue. Let's keep the ball rolling. We're going on to the 13th thing you potentially did not know. So these, what you can see on the screen here is some stats, and these stats have recently been outdated, which sucks for me. However, I want to focus on the live count, since the lives, those are still relevant. You have 3 lives for bronze veterans, you have 5 lives for silver veterans. You don't have 10, you don't have 10. This is fake news. I should have put a 7 over top of this. You only have 7 for 3-star veterans. However, now we got additional level 4 and 5 veterans. So as you can see, these are the health values, the damage values. It's yeah, and I mean, even for level 1 and 2 veterans, you don't get a damage boost, which is a little bit wild to me. Like I don't know how that works, but hey, a little bit of stats for you guys who are curious about how strong exactly are your veterans. Okay guys, this is just a kind of a fun UI thing for the 14th thing. I'm almost 100% certain nobody would remember this. The ability button for vehicles was actually on the right side of your screen. It's currently on the left. I'm honestly not sure why they changed it. It was good for people that are right-handed, since it's there to tap, but I don't know, maybe the fact that they had like I have no clue why they changed it, but I don't know. What do you guys prefer? Would you prefer having the ability to use on the right side of the screen? I honestly don't care. I'm left-handed, so I find it more convenient that it's on the left side of the screen. But yeah. Okay guys, and for the last and final thing, the 15th thing I'm pretty sure you had no clue about in Guns Up Mobile is the original defense mode for community challenges. Now, there was no nightmare mode. There was a normal, there was a hard, and this was insane mode, which is kind of like nightmare, but it was a lot easier. First of all, there's only 5 waves. There are only 5 waves, so that kind of takes things, that slashes everything in half from how it is currently. Not to mention, the health of these guys was absurdly low. Like, this was around a level 6 missile, and it wiped everybody out. And this is the final tier, the final boss, and I'll let you see what happens here. This gets lined up, and everyone is gone. And for somehow that's not an ultra. There's not a. These are just ultra kills. They're not. Atomic kills. Also notice that you would get gold as well as munitions, and this was a low command center that beat this. This was like command center 4 or 5, but yeah, a little kind of interesting. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was my first time kind of making a video like this, where you kind of just go over some obscure facts and knowledge that some people wouldn't know. Well, this is the first time I had to dig in the past for a bunch of content, so I don't know, guys. Let me know how I did. I have no clue how this video will do. It might be good, it might suck. I don't know, but yeah, I will see you guys in a couple months for the next video. Peace out.